Hey friends, it's Nancy. It has been a while since I posted a video, so we got some stuff to share. Um, I went to Guelph today. My husband had business there this morning, so I went with him and went to a couple of thrift stores that I haven't been to in a long, long time. Certainly not since this whole COVID thing started. And I got some old encyclopedias. I only got 6 volumes. That's all they had. So I got 1, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. So there is some good stuff in here. These are from 1920, and I'm going to be using this one today, I think. But it's kind of cool because it has this marbled end on it, on the pages. Well, that's a pretty impressive title page, I think. But what I like is somebody's already tried to cut some pieces out of here and then tape them back in. And look how cool this is. The tape made the paper see-through. Like I can read the words on the opposite side. So, just taking a page out of my Crafty Crush Catherine's book and saving that grungy old tape. Can't get enough of the grungy old tape. What kind of bird is this? This is an American goldfinch. Anyway. So it has both color plates, but it also has, what are these? Hens? But it also has nice black and white images, sort of like a dictionary would. Phone 16 or 132. So that's an oldie. And it has a watermark too. Cheno Made in Canada Bond. And it has a lighthouse on it. I don't think you'd be able to see that. So it has little ooh! Bees. That's exactly what I was looking for. Oh! This is getting so good because this is going to fit right in with what I got planned. Like there's quite a few color plates actually. So Indian basketry. I'm just looking for the cool pictures. There's a map of Australia. There's kangaroo. So I think I made a good buy. These were $2 a piece. Arrowroot. Oh, look at the armor. That's cool. There's some arithmetic. Ooh, what's that? Paper Nautilus. Oh, neat. Look at these. Arithmetic at home. Weighing apples. Oh. Look at that. Neat, neat, neat. I like all these, but what I saw was this. I like these. Oh, robin problems. Are you aware robins had problems? Oh, I'll have to find out what the robin problem was. Oh, Robin ate 36 locusts a day. How many did 12 robins eat in 20 days? Oh, a robin ate 65 cutworms in a day. Well, there you go. Robins have problems. Yeah, I like these pictures. Anyway, enough of that. So, I haven't been doing hardly any crafting. Today is Wednesday. I have done nothing since Saturday. And that was only just to finish up my Edith Holden stuff. And I have 2 packets left that has most of the elements that I made in the Summer Diary series. There might be 1 or 2 missing because in some cases I had 5 pages and in some cases I only had 4 pages, so I couldn't make up 5 complete packages, so I just divided them evenly across 5 packages. So there might be at most 2 missing. I've also included coffee dyed paper, 10 sheets of coffee dyed paper, and some Edith Holden book pages. So 3 double page spreads. Like, why don't I just get them? So these are the doubled ones that have the big floral center. I love this one. And then 2 individual, that one is August and one is July. So I feel like somebody emailed me and asked me to save one for them. I cannot find that email anywhere. So if I promised you that I would save you a full set, let me know and we'll make arrangements. So I'll leave that until the end of the week. And then if nobody contacts me about having already organized purchasing one of these packages, then I will list both of them on the weekend, on Sunday or Monday. So that's done. So what I've been thinking about is, I'm thinking about having lost my mojo. I have finished the Edith Holden series and I can't get started on a new book. I have pulled out several books, I've gotten excited about several books, and I have put several books away. So I thought, you know what, I'm not going to waste time worrying about, being productive. I'm just going to create for the sake of creation. So I managed to pick up a huge box of these back issues of Martha Stewart Living, which I love because they're terrifically photographed images in here. Very inspiring things, beautiful things, flowers, gardens, weddings, parties, food, all the things I love, antiques. So I thought, you know what? I am just going to flip through these back issues, and I got these for free. They were listed on Marketplace, Facebook Marketplace. And I've only gone through the summer issues, and I've just written down notes of things that inspired me and that I wanted to use as inspiration to make maybe page elements or maybe a card or something for my junk journals. So this one is from June 2008, and like I said, I've done, I haven't put any notes on these two, but there's notes on the other ones. So I thought, well, that'll be something fun to do for the next couple of weeks. Just grab Martha Stewart Living and choose a page that, choose something that I thought was interesting and just go for it. So in this one, I was interested in page 164. And this was about honey and bees. So there's a lot of elements here I could use. So here we have a hexagon shape, hive shapes, colors of yellow and gold. There's beautiful yellow flowers there. These are all honeycomb is impressed. Oh, it says honey on there. So jars and bottles. And oh, that's kind of neat. Here's a cake. Some more hives. I hope I'm in frame here. Let me just... I'm more or less in frame here. Lots of shades of yellow and green. So this is what I'm going to use as the inspiration for a project I'm going to do today. And it just so happens we saw the bee feature in this. I love all these. And there's a little bee there. We saw bees in here, so I'm just going to tear those pages out. I'm just trying to figure out, oh, going the wrong direction. So otherwise, I haven't been up to much. I started reading a book. We've had much better weather than we had. It was disgusting hot last week. The humidity was just sickening. You know, even if I wanted to go out, I wasn't going out because you open up the door and it just hits you in the face. So last week was brutal. This week so far has been wonderful. So I've been outside a bit more, flipping through my magazines. Today when we were in Guelph, we had lunch. Now, I used to live in Guelph. I love Guelph. It's an amazing city. And they have shut down the downtown area, couple of streets, and set up patios. So all the restaurants can open with these big patios. So we parked and walked to a restaurant that we've been to lots of times when we lived there, and sat outside and had a nice lunch. Bloody Caesars were $5. So I had myself a couple of those. I just heard a bang outside. I don't know what that was. And so that was good. Oh, yeah, somebody's definitely here. I'll put you on hold for just a sec. Yeah, so guess what I did? I forgot to turn the camera back on. So you didn't get to see me make this tag, which is okay, because I kind of fumbled a little through it. I'll explain more about how I made this in a minute. So, but let's do another project. So, I have this old bingo card, and I have this little luncheon napkin that has these beehives on it, and I used one here on this tag as well. So I'm just going to tear this part out of the inside of the frame, because I don't want the dark frame. Well, maybe I do. No, I don't. Well, maybe I'll do both and see which one I like better. Never say never. Oh. I can't believe I did that. Oh well. I'm happy with the way it turned out, but I really did fuss, and maybe that would have been frustrating to watch. So this bingo card, it'll be really good for a journaling card, I think. Okay, so we have that. Now let's tear out one with the frame. So now I don't know what to say, because did I say it in the first half? Did I say it while I was working on the tag? I don't know. I don't want to repeat myself. Oh my goodness. I've seen other people do this instead of tearing it like this, they would take a paintbrush and wet it where they wanted the tear to happen. So I don't think I've ever tried that. Probably be easier. Okay, so that's without the frame. This is with the frame. One more time. I'm voting for width. So I could use Mod Podge or something, but I'm just going to use my glue stick. Gently, gently, gently. I've got, what else have I got? Oh, I fussy cut a bee out of the color plate from the vintage encyclopedia set that I got. I did that in my video that didn't actually tape. just inking up this edge to, it's already quite yellowed. I'm just going to go over a little bit where it looks a little too white. Now, what I had in mind was I would put this little guy right over the eye. And I had nah, I don't like that idea anymore. Maybe if I'd done without the frame. This is a little, this is for coins, coin protector. And I don't know if I'm going to use that. Got these tickets too. See, I'm fussing again. That's it. That's all I'm doing. Okay. A little bit of ink. I'm gonna check and make sure I'm filming. Oh, looks like I am. Get this a little grubbier, just a little bit. Okay. this one. I think I put him too low, and I think I'm stuck with this. Maybe. Well, that's a miracle, because usually if you use art glitter glue, you're stuck with the results. Okay. Now I think I would like to add something else. So I've got these little chipboard bingo they're just cardboard. They're not like wood, like a Scrabble tile or whatever. And these were the little markers for the bingo game. So I'm just going to glue one down in this corner to give it a little more dimension. Okay. I'm not sure if I'm gonna use this or not. I have this it's a sentence, and it says, "A word of advice to beginners. Beekeepers who are ready and willing to work for their honey are all busy and are all realizing a fair reward for the time and capital invested." And I thought maybe I could do like a word snippet. So I'm going to cut these down to 2-inch and something less than 2 inches. So we'll look at it and see what it looks like. They look a little too I just put it in bad order. I'm going to cut this. And that. Okay. This might ruin it. It might ruin it. I'm going to glue it down. I'm not going to ink them first. I'll ink them afterwards so it sort of recedes into the background a bit rather than standing out. And I got to make sure I put it in the right order. Okay. I positioned that one over the blue line so that it wasn't, the blue line wasn't highlighted. It stays cream colored. Cut this apart. I said these were all going to be about 2 inches, and now they're about 1 inch. That'll teach me to talk too fast. Work for their honey. There's an apiary just north of Elmer, Ontario. I don't know if you're in the neighborhood and you have children, you should absolutely go. Very, very well done and perfect family outing. And they seem to add something new every year. I haven't been there in years, but we did drive by it the other night when we went home on the weekend. I don't know if I mentioned in the first part of my video that I did record, or the second part of the video that I didn't record, but my mother-in-law had a tumble on Friday and broke her hip. So she had surgery. She's doing well. Seems to have the pain under control and up doing a little bit of walking, so no talk of any kind of a discharge date for the time being, which is good, because if I know her, she'd be out the door now. Just trimming the end off a bit. Okay. I'm just reaching over here to see what else I can put here. Got a little bit of fabric. It's going to be difficult. It's just a little piece. Anyway, but you know, like my kids are grown and old. I don't know anything about where you take kids anymore. But last time we were there, Doug and I were on a day trip by ourselves. And we had been to, I want to say Ingersoll, to the museum there. And it was a holiday Monday. And on Mondays at this museum we went to, they bake bread in an outdoor oven, like a stone Pioneer bread oven. And they were just taking it out. So we brought home a hot loaf of bread. They wrapped it all up in foil for us so it would stay hot. So we stopped at the apiary and got a jar of honey butter and brought it home. And we sat on the back porch and ate the whole thing. We didn't even tell the kids we were home. So I think I'm just gonna wondering, should I do 2 holes and then tie a little bow? Nah. Is that blue gonna match? Well, it surely is. I think it's too short to do like a thread through kind of thing. Well, we'll try it. We'll give it a try. I wonder if I have any flowers made out of this fabric. I know this is vintage feed sack fabric, and I made a whole bunch of die cut flowers out of feed sack fabric. I wonder if I have a flower that matches this, because that would be cool. Let me just grab them. I should be able to see. Should be able to quickly see. Although there are some other cool ones. Like, look at that one. Am I getting carried away? I might be getting carried away. Ooh, I just found this one. Actually, I like that one better. I guess I didn't. That one's kind of nice too, isn't it? That's not feed sack, but it's old-ish. Hey, this one has blue and yellow. That kind of settles back into the background a bit, doesn't it? I think that's the one I'm going to go for. These are kind of handy. I like them. I do like them a lot. Okay. I'm going to ink those words gently. Okay, I'm happy with that. I was gonna say, if I had a bee stamp or something, I could stamp the back, but I don't. But that's okay. That's okay. Okay, so that is my inspired by Martha Stewart. Let me grab the book. Yep, it's my inspired by Martha Stewart Living Magazine. I hope I was able to get a lot of that into frame. It feels like maybe I didn't. Anyway, so thanks so much for joining me. I'm going to continue to do some of these projects that I've, just something to fill my time until I get some inspiration to do a bigger project. So thanks so much for watching. We'll talk to you again real soon.